Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm okay. I figure I would do this to I don't know, kind of see what this driving and talking in the middle of the night would be. Tell you what, it's weird. I'm not used to chatting on my way to work. Normally, I'm just jamming out to music, hanging out, having fun, just trying to wake up. Um, right now, I'm on Rumble and YouTube. So this is my normal early morning shift. Um, I got a little bit later start because I was trying to get Rumble to load up. I think it finally did. If not, I'm just chatting for no apparent reason other just to kill time. I know I have to pay attention to these roads a little more than I do during the day because a lot more wildlife run out this time of day, anywhere from field mice all the way up to deer. Sometimes the deer will come running out in front of us. Sorry if you get blinded by oncoming traffic. I can't fight that, right? I don't even know if you guys can really see much. Um, but yeah, so during the summer, it's not a bad ride. It's during the day you get to see more. Fall time, I like fall because we get a lot of pretty colors up here, and a lot of the weather's usually nice and cool in the summer or in the fall time. Yeah, so forgive me if I'm not holding a major intellectual conversation because this time of day, this kind of driving really takes up a lot more of your attention. Well, if you're smart, you're gonna pay more attention to the driving because otherwise you're bound to smack something. And tell you the truth, I don't have the deductible to fix hitting the animal right now. I've hit a couple porcupines on this road. Um, they don't do good for your tires, I tell you what. Both times they were dead, believe it or not, already dead. So I didn't kill them; somebody else did. Both times I was pretty lucky. I was actually the first time I did it. The That day I was gonna go for new tires, so it really did not affect me in the slightest bit. The second time it happened, I wasn't scheduled to get new tires, but my tires are pretty slick. They're pretty bald, so I did it. I set up and got some new tires anyway. So it was it was both it was both good time. Well, not good time, but they both were needed to have new tires anyways. So boy, I bet you everybody must still be asleep. Generally, there's somebody on this time. Somebody on when I'm streaming. Um, I know that I wouldn't mind earning enough money on these videos to where I wouldn't have to get up at 3 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, and take this drive every day. I would, I suppose, if I was making this my full-time job, this would be about the time I'd be doing videos for ghost hunting and be heading home. So I guess I'd be on the road either way at this time of day, just opposite direction, heading home and go to bed as opposed to being up and heading to work. I do sometimes sit back and think about, oh yeah, that's right. I came through here yesterday afternoon. There was a bunch of debris in the road right there. I'm glad they had it cleaned up. I mean, I was watching, but a little bit of a curve there. So, but yeah, a couple winters ago, this is where I flipped my car. I was on the side right here. During the middle of winter, it had been nice out for. There's some debris. It was nice out for a couple of days, so the roads were wet, and overnight they were slick spots, black ice they call it. The roads were nice and clear up to that point, and then I guess I was just too confident because I was just going. Next thing I know, I'm spinning around. And next thing I know, I hit the side of the road and must have hit a snowbank. That flipped me, and I was on the roof of my car. It literally was seconds. It was amazing how quickly it happened. It was so quick that it took me a second to even realize what happened. Thankfully, I had a sore back for a couple of days. But other than that, I was in good shape. Um, Vehicle, I don't know. The insurance totaled it. I didn't think it was bad at all, but they must have known that I didn't know. Because when I seen it back put on his tires, because it was on the roof when I climbed out of it, and yeah, I was able to climb out on my own, which was another blessing. Um, but yeah, when I seen it again, they had it. It just didn't look all that bad. So I got lucky there that I wasn't really hurt. Things like that really make you wonder. I tell you what, I was a little nervous to drive after that for a bit. Um, Not so much on nice, clear days and weather like this. I mean, but when it was winter time, I was getting nervous for a few days after that. I mean, you don't experience rolling over on the roof of the car that you're in and think that it's not going to affect you somehow. I'm sure some people wouldn't, but most of the people that drive it would. Um, so I was trying to go to work that day, but I was told no, take the day off. I was like, I'm fine. I'm just a little sore, but I could do it. They told me no way. Just take the day off, come in the next day, which I did. Um, I was to make things a little more relaxing, a little more calming for my better half. She talked me into going to the hospital because she was really worried, which I understand why. But she was really stressed that maybe I had so much adrenaline going on that I didn't feel nothing, and so that caused her to some undue panic. And so after I seen how worried she was, I broke down and went to the hospital. And they took care of me. Not that there's much to take care of. I was, like I said, sort of hurt my back a little bit, some bruising on my chest from the seatbelt. But outside of that, I was fine. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll do these kind of videos again while I'm driving to work. Seems like everybody's still asleep while I'm off driving around. I would say that I'm surprised I haven't seen no wildlife, which I guess I just did. But I'm trying not to jinx myself because shares, they're nice to see, but this time of day they're hard to see until you're right on top of them. So yeah, so I do this generally every morning. I stop into local gas station, grab myself a cup of coffee, and they have them. This particular chain of gas stations sells deviled eggs, and so I'll grab them for breakfast every morning. Every morning they have them. It seems to be a popular item because they go through them pretty quick. There's a lot of times I get there and they're already gone. I don't know how many they make, of course, but if I don't bring my breakfast with me, I'll grab packets of chocolate donuts. Yeah, I know. That's good for my diabetes, right? Which, speaking of which, I'm doing pretty good with that. I've got my numbers down really, really good. Um, speaking of that, I forgot to check that this morning. Anyways, um, yeah, I got my numbers pretty good. Boy, that'll bother me all day now, not knowing. Good thing though is I'm actually training somebody for work today, so I get to just kind of sit there and give advice. This driver that I'm training, if it's who I think it is, has experience in other in the job in different companies that he's worked for, and if it's who I think it is, he's worked in this company I worked for before. So it's just a matter of sitting back, offering advice on the current job, and showing them how the this is the way we go here, this is the way we go there because I'm a city bus driver, and so it gives them just kind of be there in case we has any questions. But for the most part, it should be a very just sit back and enjoy kind of day, I guess, because he already knows what he's doing. It's kind of hard to train somebody that's probably got just as much experience, if not more, than myself. So I'm taking it that you guys are not ready for Monday morning. Sorry about the yawn. Monday morning. Gotta love it. But that's all in an attitude. If you walk into the day thinking it's gonna be a bad, shitty day, guess what? It's gonna be a bad, shitty day. We are what we speak into existence, right? I always find that interesting that they say what we speak manifests as what we are or what we want and such. And then they say it's like spells, like witchcraft and wizardry. And the English word for it is spelling when you write down the words and such. So that's always interested me that it's almost like it's right in our face that they're agreeing to that. There's a lot of things that is interesting um, about things like that. I don't know. What do you guys think about that whole Leviathan supposedly being alive and waking up in the oceans and such? You guys been hearing about that? That's I don't know. I guess I kind of believe it's possible. And the oceans are and seas are huge. I mean, huge. It's almost like space where we don't know much about some of the deepest parts. But yeah, it's amazing if it is. And with our technology, I'm sure our governments have seen it. Um, and I don't know if they don't say anything because they don't want people to panic or they don't want people to know. Because right now, what happens, say, like for me on the West Coast, really don't have major effects on me here on the East Coast that I'm aware of. But I mean, it would eventually. But the in all honesty, other than the emotional aspects, the empathy and such, the physical side of it wouldn't really affect us too much over here. Now, if it was on the East Coast, well, yeah, then chance it would affect me and those that I know. Um, I am almost to the gas station to grab my first cup of coffee. I don't know. Some people they don't need coffee in the morning to get motivated. I don't know how they do that. Me myself, yeah, I need a cup of coffee, at least one a day. Um, the only problem with today is I have to hold on to my coffee, where before just throw in the cup holder at work and just go about my day. A lot of construction around here. So yeah, I think I got some videos on my hard drive I need to go through and edit it a little bit and such, and throw on these social media channels so you guys can check them out. Sorry about the yawn again. I got 10 minutes to be to work, so that means I gotta hurry up, grab my coffee, cream and sugar, get out the door, and get to work and clock in. It wouldn't be good for me to be late when you're training somebody. You know, bus drivers are supposed to be on time, right? It's weird because me being a bus driver, when I'm at work, this person had no reason to not go, but that's all right. Nothing wrong with being overcautious. But yeah, I'm at work for when I'm driving the bus. Oh, there's a helicopter above me. Around here, that's not very common. It kind of disappeared. What the heck? It was there, and it disappeared. That's what the heck? Things don't just disappear in the sky. Huh. weird. I wish you guys would have seen that. Oh, well, nothing I can say other than take my word for it. It disappeared, at least to me. So yeah, I'm on time with my bus route, pretty much within a minute, 98% of the time. But in my personal life, I can't be on time for nothing to save my life. I'm always late. But I'll be honest with you, between you and whoever watches this video, 80-some% of the time, it's because I'm waiting on somebody else to get ready to, you know, be it my significant other, my mother, grandkids. Seems like there's always somebody making me late. But guys, this is the end of the road. I thank you for stopping in and riding with me on this early Monday morning. Those that catch the replay, if you made it this far, really appreciate it because it's not as fun as live. I know that, um, but I do appreciate y'all taking time to stop in and check out my videos. If you got a moment, subscribe. That would help tremendously. Follow all that fun stuff, depending on what platform you're on. And as always, my friends, hey Denny, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing all right. Just getting off this thing because I'm getting ready to go and grab my coffee. So thanks for popping in. And so, oh, they got this all tore up here. So, as always, friends and family, stay spooky.